According to Temba Mliswa, he is of the opinion that Chris Mutsvanga failed to sell the resolution 2030 Zanu PF, going to an extent of saying Zanu PF continues to fail, and asking them to actually hire him so that he could actually explain the way Chris Mutsvanga was supposed explain a resolution 2030. So Temba Mliswa tearing apart Chris Mutsvanga as usual, saying he failed as a spokesperson of Zanu PF to project the 2030 term extension, going to an extent as usual of waffling to say 2030 term extension interest of the people of Zimbabwe. How can it be in the interest of the people of Zimbabwe when it actually go against what people of Zimbabwe termed the way of doing things through the Constitution of 2013. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's listen to Temba Mliswa speaking. It's just 1 minute audio.
The spokesperson of Zanu PF is not able to articulate why the party went for 2030. It was not about the president, Mnangagwa, wanting to be in power till 2030. It was about them having a manifesto. But that manifesto was disturbed by Cyclone Idai. So the money went to COVID, which was not budgeted for. These are unforeseen circumstances. So the extension is to ensure that they deliver what they promised the people. If you go for an election, yet Maria COVID, that's what the party's spokesperson must be talking about. That's what the people on the ground want to know. If they're having problems with talking about it, they hire me as a consultant. And the party's 2030 agenda is a national issue. It affects everybody in the country because people think kuti Mnangagwa ndoda 2030, yet resolution ya party kuti tikuda kuti tisvike pa 2030 utungamiri wacho, it's up to the party again.
So Temba Mliswa speaking, contradicting himself, saying that the 2030 agenda is not a resolution. It's not about Mnangagwa wanting to extend his term of office, but he is lying. We know it very, very well that after 2023 elections, Mnangagwa made it clear that in order for anybody in Zanu PF to be a minister, he has to chant the 2030 term extension for Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. It was not manufactured by Zanu PF members. Now coming to the issue of COVID, it cannot be an excuse for failing to deliver. Actually, each and every country has a budget for unseen circumstances. That is why, I mean, there should be a budget for disaster. There should be a budget for, I mean, that budget is for unseen circumstances. It may be actually unforeseen climatic hazards that may occur from time to time. But remember, the issues of cyclone, the issues of COVID-19 is not a Zimbabwe phenomenon. It was a global experience. But democratic countries did not stop actually elections because of COVID-19. Elections happened. Joe Biden became the president soon after the COVID-19. He continued his administration addressing COVID-19. Now it's Donald Trump back again because of the electoral process that took place in the United States of America. You cannot say because you failed to actually cater for unseen circumstances, and then you want now to come to the people of Zimbabwe and say, in order for me to deliver, what if another disease come, which is more actually dangerous than COVID-19? So the term of the term of Mnangagwa will continue to be extended by 2 years. Because Temba Mliswa will be lying that a part of his budget went to Cyclitae, part of his budget went to the COVID-19. That is why this is this is the reasoning of someone who is mentally sick, someone who is highly mentally challenged. That cannot be a reason, a justification for the extension of the term of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Saying Chris Mutsvanga failed and using that as the basis for defending why Chris Mutsvanga failed. I think Temba Mliswa should try much better than that. By the way, he says Zanu PF should hire him to be a consultant. By the way, we know that he is a paid troll of Zanu PF. He is not part of Zanu PF, but he is busy with Zanu PF issues because he's a paid troll of Gudagwa Shetakure as well as Emmerson Mnangagwa. Now, the truth of the matter to the viewers of Flonipane Global News is that a 2030 term extension is actually the idea of the bedroom of Emmerson Mnangagwa. It is funded through your taxes paid to Zwikanandas in the form of government contracts, and then those monies diverted to actually organize small rallies to preach the slogan 2030 term extension, and also to hire individuals like Professor Jonathan Moyo to come with a document such as Breaking Barriers Initiative, the document that actually gave a direction in terms of how the Mnangagwa faction implement the 2030 term extension. In my view, what Mnangagwa is doing with his narrow-minded faction is that they are descending Zimbabwe into a serious civil war. Blessed Geza dead Mnangagwa and said, 2030 that you will see, it will be on your watch. He said 2030, that in simple terms, he was telling him that you are hallucinating about this 2030 term extension. People of Zimbabwe are opposed to more time given to Emmerson Mnangagwa to continue destroying the economy and the potential of Zimbabwe. The looting under Emmerson Mnangagwa by Zwikanandas, it is unbearable. It is beyond actually what the people of Zimbabwe can bear. Whether Chris Mutsvanga failed is neither there. We don't want to be taken to that. What we don't want is this 2030 term extension. No matter how they may try to decorate it, it is anti-people. It is a selfish, actually, endeavor, and it has costed Zimbabwe a lot of money, because these people have not been pushing this through their monies. They've been pushing this through taxpayers' money. It's high time each and every Zimbabwean stand tall and actually take it to the streets and remove this unelectable government of Emmerson Mnangagwa. It's high time Zimbabwe considers massive demonstrations that will get rid of this autocratic regime of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Within the next 2 weeks, real political organizations in Zimbabwe should organize mass protest. Mnangagwa should be stopped. Everything should be stopped. Civil servants should not go to work until this regime is ousted. Please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam